You follow any of the Epstein stuff?
We just watched that documentary, my wife and I.
Yeah.
And it's really kind of fucked up in a way because her, well, I mean, obviously it's fucked up, but for us, it was just interesting watching it because my wife's grandparents live in Palm Beach.
Oh, you want to know something crazy? My mom is a vet. She works for a vet just outside in Detroit, and her doctor is the doctor that sold Ghislaine Maxwell, the dog, to her. So all these photos of Ghislaine Maxwell with that dog is my mom's doctor's dog.
What?
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
That's trippy.
Yeah.
I feel so bad for that dog.
You were saying Trevor?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, no, that's fine. It's the same. It was weird for us because they live in Palm Beach and like everything they were showing, like Emery and I were like, yeah, I know where that is. And we walk right by there like all the time whenever we're visiting, like, you know, her grandparents or something, you know. And it's so weird we're talking about this because I was talking about it last night with Ems, and I was talking about what is that urge or like desire that comes forth in men, really, when you see a woman or like a beautiful girl or like whatever it is, you know. I was like, I was kind of asking her, like, is it the same for like you guys? Like when you see a man, like, you know, is it just like all your senses kind of like, well, you know, I don't know. And she said that she doesn't think it's the exact same. And I think I tend to agree, but, you know, just being influenced by Sri Ramakrishna so deeply, and Maharaji said it a lot too, you know, he said, Kamini Kanchan is Maya, you know, and unfortunately that word was translated Kamini as woman, but it actually doesn't mean that, you know, and it means like lust, you know, that kind of, you know, and then Kanchan is gold, which could be translated to like greed. So it's like, and he said, that's Maya, you know. And when we look out, you know, in the world today, that, I mean, that's just, I just find that as time goes on, I'm like, oh shit, like, yeah, Thakur was right. Like, that's just pretty much what it comes down to, you know, is just me and mine. But like specifically with like this idea of just women, I mean, we're talking about babas or something, you know, it's like that desire is what can bring their downfall like this, you know? And then I was flipping it like, well, what happens if as men or whatever, we were able to see all women as the Divine Mother, like truly, you know, and respect them as such, and divine sisters, and like this, think about how safe they would feel in our world, you know, walking down the street or like whatever it may be. But anyway, we got into this, to bring it back, we got into this really like deep conversation about that subject. And you can see when that feeling is has no boundaries or restrictions. I mean, how fucking dark it can get. Like so fucking dark. And then just like that fucking island he had, like all the people.
Little St. Peter. That's the name of the island, I think. Little St. Peter Island.
Yeah, but didn't they call it something like super dark and twisted, though?
Like Pedophile Island or something?
Pedophile Island or something like that.
Lolita or something.
All the people that went there.
Yeah, well, we were actually just before we started recording the podcast, we were looking at Twitter, and I don't know, you use Twitter, right? You ever check what's trending on there?
Not so much.
Right now, Bill Clinton is a pedo is trending with like 300,000 tweets. Is number one right now on trending Twitter.
Yeah, because he was there.
26 flights to Epstein's island. Apparently.
What are you doing 26 times? Like that's a homie at that point. There's no one I'm not friends with that I wouldn't fly. You know what I mean?
But then they just with the woman who's like if not more like twist. I don't know. It just seems like so weird because you don't really know exactly what she did or not. But now it's like they're saying that she was like in on all the
in the depths
actual acts. Like she wasn't just like a recruiter,
right?
Yeah,
for these beautiful, little girls. She was like
number 2 in the pyramid scheme.
Yeah, she was,
or maybe even number 1.
Yeah, who knows?
What if she would? They had some weird domination sub-dom thing going on between him and her.
But the thing I just don't understand is how do you get the royal family? How do you get all these people involved in that?
I mean, that's what blows your mind, though, right? That's why it's so.
It seems in every single expression of like power to that extent of the royal family and the Vatican and the presidents and high-ranking politicians, I don't get why they're all pedophiles. Like,
well, I think like power and
you just have so much money that you run out of things to.
I think it's that money and power. It's that it's I don't know, obviously, but it's maybe some that is linked so deeply to having control.
It's so bizarre.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
And the weird thing is like I remember Alex Jones saying this kind of stuff 10 years ago, and I'm not like a big Alex Jones guy or anything like that, but 10 years ago when he was saying that they're all pedophiles, that was a ridiculously insane thing to say. And they are. And he was saying that they're all doing occult rituals and stuff, and they're drinking baby blood.
What?
Did you see the video?
Jesus.
Yeah, apparently. Do you know what adrenochrome is? Jay,
Jesus,
you know what that is?
Dakota.
Did you see the? No, I don't know.
You might know about that more than me.
I saw the video where he snuck into the place where they meet up in the Redwoods.
I did that. I snuck in there too.
Did you see anything?
No, there was no people there when I snuck in, but I did sneak in there twice.
He snuck in during the festival, and they had like a giant owl deity.
Yeah, thing. Bohemian Grove.
Yeah, Bohemian Grove.
I don't know about any of this that you're talking about.
Oh yeah,
and I think I'm good.
It's about the
I think I'm good.
Legit thing
Dakota's like, so I'm like, no. I think I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting. There's photos of like Bill Clinton there sitting next to George Bush during 2002. And I don't know how many other people, because I don't know the other famous people that were there, but they were all famous, powerful people that go to meet and then do weird rituals and do some sacrifice of fake sacrifice, possibly
to a giant owl.
Yeah, and then they all leave,
and
real. Nobody knows what it's about, and they deny it. There's
I looked at the history. So the history of the Bohemian Grove was that it started as a club for artists. So it was like these artists would go there and they would do these theatrical performances, and it was just like a way for artists to lose themselves.
Where is it?
It's about an hour outside San Francisco in California.
Okay.
And yeah, so it started off as just being a place for creatives to lose themselves in a kind of world of whatever, you know. And then somehow it just became this thing where politicians and CEOs, it became a kind of club.
Right.
And now they carry out these eccentric pagan rituals where they're talking to nature spirits and doing mock human sacrifices. And it's like totally 100% documented, and people admit that they go there.
Right.
But it's just so bizarre. It's like, what are you politicians? What are you guys getting up to? Burning fake bodies and stuff.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Even for theatrics, it's I mean, come on. It's a little dramatic.
Wait, so it's still there?
It's still there, yeah. And there's about a 50-foot owl statue. If you sneak in, you can go see it, where they do the sacrifice in front of.
Wait, so you snuck in there?
Yeah, I snuck in there. I mean, I hate saying it live, or like on YouTube, but yeah, I did twice.
Thank you for listening to A Place for Humans podcast. My name is Dakota Wint, and you can listen to full episodes of A Place for Humans anywhere you listen to podcasts. Spotify, Apple Podcast, wherever. And please head over to Apple Podcasts and leave us a positive review. That really helps. Anyways, catch you next episode.
place for humans.